What up, hotheads? I'm Henry, and this is Blaze the Roof. This week, we'll be reviewing a sauce named the Donis Cadejo. The company is named Donis. All right, it is founded by Emilia Quijano and Greg Tejera, and they named it after Emilia's grandmother, Rosa Donis, who brought seeds back from El Salvador, planted them, and that's where they got their start. The city they're out of is Norwalk, Connecticut. It's the 6th most populous city in Connecticut. Roger Ludlow purchased all of the land east of the Norwalk River from Chief Mahakamo of the Norwalk tribe. It was settled in 1649 and incorporated in 1651. The Battle of Norwalk during the Revolutionary War led to the burning down of most of the city, and eventually the capture and execution of Nathan Hale. The first ever train wreck in the United States happened over the Norwalk River. Pepperidge Farms and Frontier Cable both are headquartered out of here. Famous people, at least that Norwalk claims, are Andy Rooney, formerly of 60 Minutes, big band composer Artie Shaw, as well as Naismith Hall of Famer Calvin Murphy. All right, let's look at the packaging. Interestingly enough, the only time they mention Donis is on the bottle right there. So even the front of the label, they are leaning heavily into, oh, actually there's another Donis right there. But they're leaning heavily into the Cadejo. So again, it's like this black dog mixed with rabbit. It's weird, right? Again, all black motif with white lettering. So even got this weird little description here. So from the travelogue of Professor Donis, hunter of legends and collector of mythical trophies, suggested classification, Cadejo Alma Gemea. Day 9, hearing things from just beyond the campfire this evening. They speak to me every night from the dark, in riddles with no answers. The black one means to kill me. I've followed the white for a day now. Soon I'll be out of this hell. Day 39, fully recovered, malaria. Seems I was truly mad for a stretch. They say a smoking black dog the size of a bull dragged me into the village. Madness must be contagious, but there's a clutch of fresh habanero in my rucksack. Yeah, so apparently the Cadejo is a supernatural spirit that appears as a dog-shaped creature with blue eyes when it's calm and red eyes when it's attacking. There is a good white Cadejo and a evil black Cadejo. Both are spirits that appear at night to travelers. The white protects them from harm and danger during the journey, while the black Cadejo, sometimes an incarnation of the devil, tries to kill them. They usually appear in the form of a large, up to the size of a cow, shaggy dog with burning red eyes and goat hooves. Although in some areas more bull-like characteristics, according to the stories, many have tried to kill the black Cadejo, but have failed and perished. It is also said that if the Cadejo is killed, it will smell terrible for several days, and then its body will disappear. There's also Salvadorian folklore that says the Cadejo protects drunks against anyone who tries to rob or hurt them. When the Cadejo is near, it is said to bring a strong goat-like smell. Turning one's back on the Cadejo or speaking to it are said to induce insanity. Let's now look at the ingredients. The ingredients include white vinegar, mango, onion, carrot, habanero pepper, garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika. The ingredient I would like to talk about here is garlic. We've reviewed garlic before, but in the form of like black garlic. Garlic is actually in the lily family. Garlic is a superhero. Let me explain what I mean by that. So it has alicillin, which has antibiotic and antifungal properties and may even be antibacterial. It helps nitrous oxide release in blood vessels, which helps relieve blood pressure. Nitrous oxide is what helps your vessels vasodilate, and therefore helping with dropping blood pressure. It apparently also helps lower bad cholesterol as well. It contains a ton of vitamins and minerals. The average person eats about 2 pounds of garlic per year. I probably go through that in about a month. I like garlic, sorry. And then 2/3 of all garlic is grown in China. It is also a natural mosquito repellent. It is believed that Hecate, the goddess of wilderness, loved garlic. The Egyptians were actually likely to be the first people to ever use garlic. And if you are a dog or cat owner, please keep it away from them. Garlic is very, very toxic to them. Before we get any further, let's hear from this week's sponsor.
We've had horror movies based on sight. We've had horror movies based on sound. Now, from the mind inspired by that one good director, comes a horror that's a little on the nose. In a dystopian future, the world is overrun by monsters with a heightened sense of smell. Let one rip, and it's R.I.P. for you. Don't break a sweat. Don't break wind. Coming this Halloween, hold it in. It's not good to have sense anymore.
Now for the moment of truth. Strong vinegar smell. Maybe a little bit of the garlic and onion. I mean, I don't necessarily get the fruitiness from the mango. This has mango and carrot, which is actually something you see kind of often out there in the world of hot sauce. This clocks in at 15,000 SHUs. So it should be like a light middleweight, maybe even a lightweight, but we'll see how it goes. It is a rather thick sauce, rather viscous. I don't expect this to be that hot because, again, it's only 15,000. But let's see how it is because some of my favorite sauces are habaneros. So hopefully this is pretty good at least. All right. Well, here we go. Cheers. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, that is not 15,000. It's a little bit hotter than I thought it would be. So someone lied to me. It says 15,000, but no, it's a little bit hotter than I thought it would be. Funny thing is, I got a burn immediately at the tip of my tongue. It's not usually where you get it whenever you're doing habanero. Is there any jalapeno in here too? No. That is fascinating. So it's a middleweight. It's flavorful. The mango gives it a little bit of sweetness, as does the carrot, but there's also a good amount of spice with the garlic and the onion. Well-balanced sauce. There's a reason the Heatness carries this. It's because, again, they find really great sauces, and Connecticut's being within the area of New York City. Whew. That actually snuck up on me. I did not expect that. But very, very good sauce. Very tasty. Good amount of heat. Again, builds in the back of the tongue. But again, middleweight. So what would I put this on? I mean, you could put this on anything. If you have like baked chicken, if you have any type of pork, tenderloin, pork chops, whatever. Ground beef dishes. Morning eggs. It's a neutral enough flavor where it's not too sweet for morning. So anything for breakfast, this would go good on. Veggie sides, anything like that, I think it would go good on. It's not like savory enough to put on really heavy beef dishes, but maybe ground beef dishes. Central American food isn't necessarily known for being too spicy, although there is the ají amarillo sauces in that region. Mexico's known more for the hot salsas, but this is a damn good sauce. Of course, tacos, this would be great on. All right, this is an excellent sauce. Yeah, I mean, I would buy this sauce. If you need a good habanero sauce in your lineup, this is a good one. I like it a lot. It's very flavorful and got a decent amount of kick to it. So this is not going to be for your beginner. So next week, I do believe I will be reviewing La Pimenteria, their curry verde. Until then, I'm Henry, and remember, spice up your life. Take care.